Hey guys, Manitove here again, doing another after action review of Guild Wars. Today is against Pro K2, so let's go ahead and see what happened. Now you get to go ahead and see me playing around a little bit this time. Decided to have some fun with this Guild War. The first team is Sierra, Bastet, Daphnis, so I'm taking in my Leo, Vanessa, and Belial, I believe is how his name is pronounced. And second team, I will be playing once again, as promised, with the Dark Gargoyle. The whole trick to this, what I'm trying to do is get the Lauren to target the Dark Gargoyle, defense break it, so all the other units only pay attention to it, and then leaves my comp free to do whatever I want with the other two units. So I went with Dark Gargoyle, Rika, and another fire unit. The Dark Gargoyle is a pretty interesting unit. Once it goes into its stone state, it can't be defeated unless you're using like Rocky or the Fire Barbarian. So first round, it was pretty easy. Either way, whatever they decide to snipe and kill, it's going to come back with attack buff. So my demon got killed first. He's back with attack buff, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw defense break onto the Daphnis just in case I don't crit. 53k. Daphnis is gone. 31k. Sierra is gone, and at this point, just got to work through the motions to take down the Bastet. Really do like the water demon. I think it's underrated. It does have some very niche uses. I do give it that much, but for what it does excel at. And you're going to see that right here. This is just dragging on, going through the motions. My Vanessa is on a speed HP defense build, so really not that much damage output from that. Now things go somewhat according to plan. I put Will on the Gargoyle because I was hoping to resist the strip and pushback on first turn, but it didn't work out. That's why I ended up bringing the Water Fairy, because the Water Fairy's heal has an attack bar push. So now Lauren's going to proc out and even prevent me from activating that turn. So I'm going to try to CC the Lauren just to get it to the point where I can get my Gargoyle to attack, which it does. It's in stone state. It now cannot be killed. So now I just got to not aggravate the Miho for the counters, because the Dark Gargoyle is the lowest on HP, so it should naturally target that. I'll switch up targets here, so Lauren will put the defense break. Now I'm guaranteed everything will go that way. Now I'm free to do whatever I want. It's overly complicated, and me just trying to find a way to make the Dark Gargoyle work until I can improve its runes. It's obviously way too slow, especially for the speed meta that it is, especially in Guild Wars. Most defenses are pretty fast. So I think right now it's on a defense build. I think I'll be dropping the slot 2 and putting on a speed rune. Trying to get it to about plus 100, 110 speed. But it worked out. I had some fun. Got to play with the comp. Just trying to find other ways to get it to move. The other way would be taking like Konamiya or the Light Garuda. But I'm trying to pick neutral to off elements so I can make them focus on the Dark Gargoyle. As you guys know, it's only Tuesday, so going to comb through some of these defenses and trying to find some viable ones to hit. A lot of these guys are on a farm, but this one I do end up attacking. We got the Water Barbarian King, Feng Yang, and Triana on top, and the Sierra, Theo, and Eladriel on the bottom. Now, mind you, once again, both of these are wind water, so Konamiya, Lucian, attack lead, pretty much is going to take care of your problem on at least the top one, because you will pop the passive, but the other unit will die. And if you got a 15k per hit Lucian, the bottom one's not much of a threat either. You just be dealing with Theo after the Endure. As you guys see at the bottom there, I have not added those extra teams yet. I need to start taking advantage of that. Wish I could remember off the top of my head what I had picked previously. Rena, the nice safe option. Then I'm going to pick 2 wind units, I believe. And that's going to force both the Water Barbarian King and the Fang Yang and the Triana to focus on the Rena, especially when defense break gets put on there. And because wind units have the elemental advantage, the Barbarian King is just going to leave them alone. This is my Guild Wars debut for Yin, the Wind Rakshasa. I have had it built for a couple of months, but up until this most recent Hall of Heroes, I didn't have it skilled up. And now at least its skill 2 is maxed. And as you see, built-in Vile procs, and I also run mine on Violent Runes, so I get double the chance at RNG fun. So I just focus on the Triana first, because the Triana is the pain, the nuisance, I should say. My Rena's got 100% resistance, which we all know resistance typically doesn't matter in this game. As you see right there, he's still got the defense break, because we know that's 100 accuracy on the Feng Yang. And then just intermittently drop bombs, and they'll keep playing with my Rena. Rena is one of the OG units that used to see a lot of gameplay, and especially in Arena Rush Hour. You might still see it on occasion. I've seen some pretty good 50k, pretty close to 60k Renas on defense, and the shield is just annoying to beat. That's definitely something you're not going to want to hit in the last 10 minutes of Rush Hour. But as a decoy on offense, it suits its purpose. I use it a lot in Siege, especially against like Sierra comps and whatnot, because they're going to continuously drop bombs or proc and keep her shield up with the first skill. So my Arena is sitting around 52k HP before towers. So we had a nice simple match where Sierra only missed 1 bomb. Now you guys have seen this comp probably more than you care to at this point, but there is one new change. I finally splurged for the 100 coin or 100 shape-shifting stones and got the transmog for the Lauren. The whole point of that was simple. I wanted to pop the Endure. I got the lucky strip with Velajewel and his amazing, I believe, 7% accuracy. And then I will just work down the Eladriel. I have immunity, so Sierra never really poses a threat. As a unit overall, I mean, I think you all know Lauren is just very versatile, overpowered, whatever you want to call it. But I did enjoy this Guild Wars because I got to play around a little bit more. And then I'm going to go cycle through some of these defenses, and I think the only other one was the one I initially saw that had both defenses, and this one. And I wasn't overly thrilled because it doesn't look like it's that exciting to attack. But I will try to play around with the top one. I'm going to bring triple fire. I know I end up using Sekhmet, Leica, and I believe, was it Garo that I picked? Or no, Perna. Figured I would pull out the Sekhmet because it is ruined at this point. I had it unruined for a while. Back before Ganymede and Jamire's resets got changed, the verbiage, Ventilate and Illusion of Time. Originally, you could reset those skills. It wasn't until after a patch that they changed that. So I built the Sekhmet to handle Ganymede in Season 1 RTA. Because it was a viable counter at that point, even though Sekhmet was much, much, much worse. Still had some utility. And then they buffed Ganymede's Ventilate so it could not be affected by cooldown or reduction skills. So that's when Sekhmet lost to runes and went to storage. The bottom one, I'm going to be taking in the Light Golem, Wind Demon, and Chow, and this is against a Miho, Perna, and Eladriel. Once again, just having some fun. It's the beginning of the week. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. The one thing that did not go according to plan was Sekhmet not getting to move before anything else because Leo. And Bio Leo, which is always fun. What I had hoped to do was just get Sekhmet to move and reset the Skogul so I wouldn't have to worry about the rock. Once again, you guys have seen me take in Leica against Skogul multiple times because even insane procs from a Skogul isn't going to take down a Leica. And the biggest threat from Leo is Torrent once he's below 30% life, and you can't one-shot Leica. So I'm pretty sure he could have soloed this. And brought in Chow just to handle the Perna. Wind Demon's going to prevent Perna from reviving and going to prevent Eladriel from reviving. Brought in the Light Golem to play around with the Miho. The Golem, not only is it really tanky, can't be one shot, takes 5 hits to kill it, but mine's on Vampire and it does have a first skill stun, which does mitigate some of the ability of Miho to do life gain on Revenge. And because it self-buffs immunity, it limits the amount of stuns and all that other fun stuff too. As you see right there, Miho stun, don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to work down the Eladriel. Now you're going to see Leo miss quite a few crits because 92% crit rate and elemental disadvantage. My Wind Demon is 2 Devilmon away from being fully maxed, so you'll probably be seeing a few more videos highlighting him in the future. Once I get him fully skilled up. I really do like the Wind Demon. Alright, no revenge counter, don't have to worry, just throw a dot on and GG. That will cover today's Guild War After Action review. If you see anything you liked, anything I missed, please leave it in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.